The following portion of Fox 43 AM Live is sponsored by Tender Loving Care Pet Nursing Hotel.
And Leslie with Tender Loving Care Pet Nursing Hotel is joining us for our latest edition of Everything Pet. And today we're talking about a common issue that affects many pets as they age: arthritis. It can be painful and limited mobility, but there are always ways to keep our pets moving and comfortable.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this is a great topic that we should be talking about, because I think it's sad to see as our dogs and pets age, they get a little bit slower, and we're not sure what to do about it.
Yeah, I know. I understand. And pets are so good at hiding their pain. You know, they can't talk.
Yeah.
Here's a thought. They can't tell us.
Yeah, and then they do try to say something. You don't really know what to do. So it's great that we should be looking out for these signs. So let's start with dogs. What signs should we be looking out for if our dogs might have arthritis?
Okay. So we see a lot of dogs at Tender Loving Care Pet Nursing Hotel with arthritis. So signs are stiffness, limping. Maybe they're not willing to jump up on things anymore the way they used to, sleeping a little bit more. Those are some of the really common things. Also, sometimes they might get a little bit grumpy because they're in pain and you don't realize it. So you might notice a change in their personality. And then licking excessively. I know Mimi does that a lot when she's in pain with her arthritis, and that automatically sends me into it's time to do something.
Okay, so what are some ways to help a dog with arthritis?
One of the big ways is medication, just like, you know, humans, pain relievers. Making sure that you have flooring that a pet can walk on, because a lot of times if it's very slippery, they're not going to walk on that, and you're going to wonder, why are they not moving on this slippery floor? Because they're afraid that they're going to slip, and they don't want to do that. So having rugs there is important. Another thing is food. Believe it or not, Hills has some great food for mobility issues. It's a prescription diet food. And then also glucosamine and chondroitin, which are supplements that you can take. And most importantly, check with your veterinarian before you do anything and hear what they have to say, because you want to make sure that you're doing the best thing for your individual pet, not just any old thing.
Yes, of course. It's okay, so that's the dogs. What about cats? How's arthritis in the cat population?
You know, this is something that when I was working, people didn't really believe that cats got arthritis because cats always hide, you don't necessarily see. But when they stop jumping on things and, you know, doing the playful things that they do, that's a sign. 40% of pets will get arthritis at some point in their life. So it really does happen. And it happens all over their joints, just like humans. And you can tell by them not jumping, some of the same things that happen with dogs. They're not jumping up on things. Maybe, you know, they're defecating or peeing outside of the litter box. That's another sign. Also hiding a lot, sleeping a lot are some of the things that you'll notice. And also they might have a personality change also, because when pets are in pain, they're not quite as wonderful as when they're feeling great.
Man, I don't want to see that at all.
Yeah.
How can cat owners, you know, help manage the cat's arthritis? Is it similar to a dog?
It's a little bit similar. One of the things that is important, and we talked about this last time with weight control, is having a lot of litter boxes all over the house. But in this instance, those low-lying litter boxes are great, so they can just kind of walk right in, so they're not having to hop into it because they're not really into jumping anymore. The same type, there is actually food for joint and medication for them as well. So keeping in mind that this is something that they hide even better than dogs, because cats, that's just intuitive to their way of life when they were in the wild.
Oh, cats, tell me your secrets. Leslie, any final thoughts you have for our viewers regarding pets and arthritis?
Yeah, I would basically say make sure you get to your veterinarian. We do a great job taking care of pets that have mobility issues at Tender Loving Care Pet Nursing Hotel. We have wagons that we use to carry the pets inside and outside if they really have severe problems with mobility. There are even wheelchairs for pets, for dogs that have arthritis. So make sure that you are getting the best medication, make sure you're getting the best resources for your pet. And if you have any questions, check with your veterinarian. And if you're looking for daycare or overnight care for your pet with arthritis, have them come to Tender Loving Care.
Wonderful. Well, Leslie, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Okay.
And thank you for helping us, keep our pets happy, healthy, because we want them here as long as possible.
Absolutely. Long life. It's all about long life.
And everyone, to learn more about Tender Loving Care, head on over to tlcpetnursinghotel.com.
The preceding portion of Fox 43 AM Live was sponsored by Tender Loving Care Pet Nursing Hotel.